Reason why so many of us today are struggling with our faith, we are struggling with unbelief, and we aren't able to really tap into God the way we should and have that intimacy with him is because we're too focused on feelings. We keep trying to attach an infinite God and reduce him to a feeling, just happiness, just, we keep God, feeling, and we are boxing him in to just a feeling. Meanwhile, feelings are fleeting. Feelings are easily manipulated. Satan can manipulate your feelings. So if you put the foundation of your faith in your feelings, your faith will be very weak. Your faith will be swayed very easily. Now, I want to separate something. If Satan can keep you in your feelings, he can keep you in your carnal dimension. And when I say carnal dimension, I'm not saying anything extra wise. I just mean your flesh, right? But if you can engage in spirit, which is life, there's a difference there, okay? There's more understanding there. If you have a situation in your life and you've reduced your faith to your feelings, Satan will be able to play with your feelings like he's playing a Premier League match. Because your carnal desires, your carnal dimension, is easily manipulated. The affections of the flesh, your lust, your desires, 1 minute you're believing God, next minute you've fallen off unbelief because of what you're seeing. You're walking by sight. But see, faith is something that is by the Spirit. And in the Spirit, it is legislative. There are laws, there are regulations, and there are decrees. That is why it doesn't matter if you're happy or sad. The counsel of the Lord will stand, because the counsel of the Lord is not based upon feelings. The counsel of the Lord is based upon decrees, something that is concrete, something that is solid. That is why your faith doesn't rest on whether or not you're blessed, whether or not you're happy or sad, whether or not you're lamenting. Your faith rests on the very core fact that you believe in Christ, which is a decree, which is a legislation, which is a system in the Spirit. And that is it. Don't let your faith be wavered or controlled by your feelings. For the baby Christian, it's understandable. We've all been at that point. I'm not sitting here on no high horse. We've all been at that point. There was a point in time, worry would influence my faith. Anxiety would influence my faith until I came to know the Lord and know that he is steadfast, he is faithful, and he is unfailing. These are capacities in the Lord that are literally legislative, concrete pillars in him. That's it. When has God ever said a word and it's failed? Because that's the way he set it. Always go back to Genesis 1. God literally said, let there be light, and there was light. Regardless of the chaos, regardless of who is feeling what, light came in. So your situation is nothing to the Lord. Don't let your faith be controlled. Don't let Satan play football with your head.